And welcome back to SHARCOM 2021. We now have Tyler P with Sonic Adventure 2 Battle with an hour 10-minute estimate. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Welcome, Tyler.
Alright, hello everyone. This is Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Basically, the category is new hero story new game, so I have to start from a new file as I just shown. So timing will start. I'll give you a countdown and then just start whenever. Alright, so in 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so this is Sonic Adventure 2. So there's 3 different types of gameplay that we do. So we do the action stages of Sonic, we do the mech shooting levels with Tails, and we do treasure hunting stages with Knuckles. And we'll talk about each one when we get into them. So starting off with City Escape, probably the best level in the game, which is a snowboarding level. So basically we want to avoid all the cars, which I did not do because it slows you down a lot. And there's a lot of tech with going fast, so the main form of going fast is spin dashing and chaining them, and spin dashing down inclines like so. Now there is a skip here that I'm going to try and do. It's called City Escape skip. It is very, very precise, which I didn't get, unfortunately. But basically, if you do that, you can skip like 45 seconds into the end of the level. And it's very, very precise. Advanced runners do it. I got it once in practice, and that was on Friday, and I was like, wow, okay, that's the first time I've ever got it. But we'll just do the level as normal. And basically, whenever you try to spin dash off an incline, it likes to throw Sonic in the air. And we want to try stay on the ground as much as possible. And obviously, spin dashing down inclines makes you go a hell of a lot faster than you're supposed to. Camera. Okay, I couldn't see the camera then, but that happens a lot. That's very unfortunate, but great start to the run. Great start. Happens all the time. Great start to the estimate. Luckily, the estimate is accurate. I should hopefully get a 1 hour run if I'm lucky enough. It all depends on like RNG and stuff later on in the run, which I'll get to. But the camera in this game is very bad. It's so awkward to manipulate and control. Like it's very uncooperative, basically. I don't know why it does this, but it is what it is. Great start to run, let's just say that. Great start. Yeah, my PB, I believe, is a 1 hour and 5 minutes. So obviously I'm going to try beat that today. Obviously this isn't a great start. But we're coming up to the end of the stage, where it's kind of like an auto-scroller, but you just have to run away from this massive truck that wants to kill Sonic. And we're going to try stay on the ground as much as possible while we spin dash. So obviously there, you know, it throws you up into the air a lot. And you have to try cancel the spin dash on the ground so it doesn't launch you. It can be very uncooperative as well. Like so, I mean, it just stops showing a dime like half the time. I don't understand why that does that, but it is what it is. That's City Escape. That I could do a lot better by that standards, but you know, that's City Escape for you.
No problem.
Alright, so now we're heading into the first boss of the run. It's called, I believe it's called Bigfoot. Not to be confused by the mythical creature Bigfoot. This is literally a robot with big feet.
This game of tag is boring. I'm out here.
There he is.
Decided to show up, eh? Okay, bring
Alright, so there's a quicker strat here, but I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to do a bog standard one, like jumping on these boxes and just hitting him over and over again. And there we are. That's Bigfoot. 25, okay. I'll take 25. That's pretty good. Well, advanced runners get like 22s, 23s, so that's good. That's good to know. Alright, into RNG of the run now. We've got treasure hunting stages with Knuckles. So basically you have to find 3 pieces of the Master Emerald. They are randomly generated. And yeah, that's about it really. They are randomly generated and yeah. So we use these hint monitors to try find out where they are. So this one says it's on a sandy path to a stone statue head, so that's literally like anywhere around here. So it's closer, so I'm guessing it's in this guy. Yep, okay. Between 2 stone statues. Which will be down the bottom. Yep. Like I said, more advanced runners, we use 1 hint and they know where it is like instantly. I'm still fairly new to this game.
When did you start running this game?
I started running like 2 months ago. So I'm still like fairly new. But obviously I've been playing the game a lot longer, but just not speedrunning it. But I feel like that was a decent set if I knew where everything was off by heart, but I'm still learning. I'm still learning. But that's treasure hunting, it's just really RNG based. Right, next up we've got another boss. We're going to be fighting the evil Dr. Eggman. Right, so the way the AI works is he doesn't move unless you do. So if I jump, he doesn't move. And basically, you just want to keep shooting him over and over like that. Yeah, and for whatever reason, they gave Tails a mech. And Eggman. Right, so heading into our first Tails level, Prison Lane. It's literally like a shooter. Shoot 'em up. You want to go fast. The tech movement on this mech is very, very finicky. Obviously, you can't go very fast. You can't jump as high. But I'm gonna try and pull off some stuff like you weren't really intended to do. Nice robot. Alright. So coming up here, if we defeat these enemies, this gate opens up. We can just run on the gate and jump up here. If you're quick enough, you can actually get behind this gate. We do this because you can actually aim for an enemy a lot sooner than you're supposed to. That opens up a gate a lot quicker. So that enemy there I just locked onto. I'm supposed to lock onto it, but it opens up this gate a lot quicker than it's supposed to. But for me, I feel like the hardest part of the run is the Knuckles stages, just because of like the RNG and being eating on like where the pieces are and stuff. For me, that's the hardest part. But once you get comfortable with it, it's really easy to master. And like with more advanced runners, they can complete like all 3 stories in like the time it takes me to do 1 story. So. If we aim up there, we can get an enemy a lot sooner than we're supposed to. Come up here and jump up here. Alright, 2 minutes, that's pretty good. That's pretty good for my standard anyway. We got both of the fence jumps that we're supposed to get, so that's good.
That was easy.
But now we're heading back into a Sonic level. This one's called Metal Harbor. Probably one of the shorter Sonic levels in the game. But we've got a run of Sonic here. We've got like 3 Sonic levels in a row, so. Coming off this loop, we can just get down a bit quicker. Luckily, A ranks don't matter, so. Especially in this level. Here we get our first required upgrade, which is the light speed dash shoes. Just press of a button and you just go up the speed of light across walls, which is pretty good. And this literally is one of the best soundtracks, in my opinion. Which is why I chose to do Hero Story over Dark Story, because Hero Story, in my opinion, is more fun.
Have you ever ran Dark Story or plan on?
I plan on doing Dark Story, yeah. Once I've reached my RTA goal for Hero Story, I will plan on doing Dark Story. You have to reach... I want to get 50 minutes RTA. And by doing a little jump off an incline there, we can just skip that whole little section and just head straight to a rocket. I'm spamming A there because you can actually jump off a rocket a lot quicker than you're supposed to. And another little snowboarding section. The game really likes these little snowboards, especially for Sonic. And with that, that is Metal Harbor done. And we're coming up to everyone's favourite cutscene.
Barely made it. Whew. So far, so good. Hey, that's...
That blue hedgehog again, of all places.
I found you. Faker.
Faker? I think you're the fake hedgehog around here. You're comparing yourself to me? Huh? You're not even good enough to be
I'll
my
make you eat those words.
So yeah, this is Shadow. This is basically like the Dark Story counterpart.
Get the chance.
I mean, he doesn't have as many action stages as Sonic.
I'm the coolest. Oh,
As the Dark Story is pretty much focused on like Eggman and stuff.
not bad for a imposter.
But yeah, that was pretty quick.
You know who I am.
You have to make sure he's like facing away from you in order to hit him.
Shadow, what are you doing? Hurry and get back here right now before the island blows up with you on it!
Blows up.
But this is probably my favourite soundtrack of the game. This level, it's amazing. Get some cat jams in the chat. So good. Alright, so there we fought him right in the middle of the stage, and then it just teleports us straight to the beginning. So is what is. We'll be heading back to that section very shortly. Unfortunately, Cat Jam is not an emote, that's a shame, but... The game really likes to throw you off as well. Whenever you spin dash at an incline, it likes to throw you off. So there is a lot of strats in this level that I'm not confident in doing yet. I'm practicing them, but I'm not confident yet, or I can't really execute them that well at this point in time, so I'm not going to show them off yet. But basically, there's a little strat where you can do where you can spin dash off a ramp, and you can run up this massive tree here and avoid all this section here. Obviously, I'm not well enough, or good enough to do that at this point. So what I'm gonna do here is try to do a little. Let's try to do like a little jump off here. Very precise, but that skips like a whole little section. I'm surprised I got that because I've never got that in practice, but I'm glad I got it now during the marathon, so that's good.
That's cool.
And we're coming up to the end of the stage. And that is my first ever sub 2 Green Forest, which is good to see.
No problem.
Right, so now we're taking a break from Sonic. We got about 5 stages of Knuckles and Tails, so if you do like Knuckles or Tails, then this is your part of the run. We've got more treasure hunting with Knuckles and more mech shooting with Tails.
This place sure feels haunted. There's no time to lose.
And also, all of Knuckles' stages have raps, which is amazing. So obviously Pumpkin Hill has its own rap, Skulls on the far right and left. So what people do is they read one hint and they know where it is. I have absolutely no idea where these hints are. So I tried to get 2, but luckily I was smart then. So the hint is up here somewhere, Ghost Train Mountain. But unfortunately I have no idea where these placements are. But I was just really lucky that I knew that I went to the right one. Right, so what it likes to do for piece 2, it generates it far away. So the odds of it being over here is very likely. Which I don't think it is. Sad-eyed pumpkin, so that's all the way over here. I think. Alright, okay, so it's over here. It's this one. Nope, it's not that one. It's this one. It could be 1 or 2. It could be one of the 2. You can see it up top. These are the stages that I need to work on the most. King of the Hill, I know where that is, that's easy enough. This one I actually memorised, as it's all the way over there. So it's over here. Game, thank you.
I found him.
Yeah, so that one I knew where it was, so I'm trying to remember like each hint as it goes, but there's a lot of hints with each different set.
Yeah, this is perfect.
And obviously we love getting A ranks as well, but A ranks don't matter. Right, heading into another Tails mech shooting level, Mission Street. Here we get a very cool upgrade called the Jet Booster, I believe it's called, which allows us to perform some cool tricks called hover jumping. And hover jumping basically just makes you go, makes you get a height that you weren't really supposed to get. That was unlucky. So I'm trying my best to make cycles, so I tried to make that cycle there by pause buffering, but unfortunately I didn't make it. So if I didn't get hit by that missile, I probably would have made it. But don't we love platform cycles, especially in a Sonic game? They're always fun to see.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely. Especially in this level, because there's a lot of platform cycles. gonna try to hover jump again. There we go. I need to be careful not to die as well. That would not be good. Slow it down a bit. Alright, so under here, you can actually skip a part of it. There we go. Alright, so far so good. Then we come over here to make this little platform. Just so we don't have to go up that way and wait for them cycles. It's very annoying. Get the checkpoint. Jet boost all the way over to here. And pray that I make it. Alright, good. Here it doesn't matter, you can just run straight in the middle and it'll just pull you straight across. I know, that bit threw me off as a kid when I was playing this game for the first time. I can never get across it. But we're coming up to the end of the level. I feel like it went quite well actually. Normally this kills my run. It's because I can't execute the pause buffering a lot of the time, but that was pretty good.
I did it!
Alright, another treasure hunting level with Knuckles.
That was a little tough.
And then we take a little pace. After this, we take a little break from gameplay and we do a different style of gameplay as well, which I'll talk about when we get into it. Alright, so Aquatic Mine. So there are 3 pieces that we can look for. I can't see any at this point. Alright. So this on the minecart track, so what we do is we go up here, we change the water level. Please game, thank you. Alright, that was good. Get the next one. We have a blue flame, which I believe is the ghost room. I think high up. Was that the room I was just in? I think it is. Let me just change the water level back. I think it's up here. So literally I was just in this room, which is quite annoying. Game, please. Thank you. Oh, that's good. Okay. Go back and forth on the tracks. All right, that's kind of a good piece. Which I believe it's underwater, the largest room. Okay, yes, we have to change the water level again. There we are.
I found him.
Personally, that's my least favourite Knuckles level. Because you have to go back and forth if you have to change the water levels. It's just not great. Anyway, who likes kart racing? Because that's what we're about to do. It's not exactly racing, but we're in a kart
Ooh.
with tails. So we've got tails here, and you basically just drive on this massive track with an amazing soundtrack. It's about 2.5 minutes, so if there is any donations or anything, now's the time to read them out.
There is currently no donations, but SHARCOM 2021 is supporting 3 incredible charities, being the Trevor Project, Save the Children, and 350.org. The Trevor Project is a non-profit organization that focuses on suicide prevention among the LGBTQ plus community. Save the Children focuses on improving the lives of children through better education, healthcare, and economical opportunities, as well as providing emergency aid in natural disasters and other conflicts. And 350.org is an international environmental organization addressing the climate crisis. Its stated goal is to end the use of fossil fuel and transition to renewable energy by building a global grassroots movement. So be sure, if you have any spare money, to go and donate. It is for a good cause, as it always is here at Speed Simpson.
Alright, so one of
Donations also can be done through bits and subscriptions.
Alright, great. Yeah, do exclamation mark donate in the chat, it'll take you to the links. But basically one of the techs of these kart levels is drifting, so you see him drifting side to side to maintain my speed from the boosts that I get. And obviously hitting walls and cars obviously slows me down, and we don't want to do that. But by collecting 20 rings we can get a boost, which we can maintain by doing this little so like this. Just maintain this all the way through, makes you go a lot faster. Don't want to hit taxis, but for Falco I'll hit every taxi that there is, just for him. Because no one likes taxis. Right, so coming up towards the end here. Basically we have to find a president, which is in his limo. And there we go, that's Route 101. Falco. Alright. Coming up, we've got another Tails level. We are going to find Eggman's hidden secret base. It's inside a pyramid, so we've got a few pyramid levels that we have to do. So yeah, kart racing, yeah, we know about that. Alright. Yes, we got hidden base. In my opinion, my least favourite of the Tails levels, but here's what it is. I used to struggle with this one all the time. For that reason. That's never happened before, but okay. Right. Don't we love insta-kills? We love them. Especially with the quicksand. We'll be seeing a lot of quicksand in these and get a few levels, that's for sure. Yeah, this guy can be a bit of a troll as long as he doesn't hit you. Right. Right, good. Apart from the start, this is okay. It didn't work. That's fine. There's here a tried pause buffer in there to get over the top of the doors, so you don't have to shoot them. Like I said, I'm still learning most of the tech with this game. As long as I can show a bit of it off, it's fine with me. Alright, so we're coming up towards the end of the stage, thank God, because I hate this level. I'm going to head back into a Sonic stage again. You know, we get probably the best upgrade in the entire game.
Okay. I did it. I did it, Sonic.
Surprisingly, that was an A rank. Okay, I'll take it. Alright, so Pyramid Cave is a very, very fun level. Especially with the upgrade that we're about to get. So basically this whole thing is on an incline, so you want to spin dash as much as possible and not throw you off. Because spin dashing is the fastest movement in this game for Sonic. No, I didn't make it. That's unfortunate. But I'll try to jump off the hourglass in order to make it up there. If we're quick enough there and just mash A when we land, we don't have to do the little drag line thing, which is fine. We just jump straight off it. But coming up here, okay, whatever game, thank you. Coming up here is the upgrade, the bounce bracelet. Such a good item. Allows us to get a lot of speed and airtime. If I can pull it off, it's called the super bounce. See if I can do it. Alright, there we go. That's the super bounce. Just glitch through that door, we don't even have to use the switch. Which is very nice. Here there's a long section that we have to do, but it's about, say it loses 30 seconds if you do this whole thing, but instead you can just jump through this door here. If it'll let me. Come on, game. Wow, I've not struggled with this. I've not struggled with this for ages. Why is it not? There's a little gap in the door that you can just jump through. I'm lining up correctly. Yeah, it's like bridge clip, but it's called door clip instead. Like I really don't want to go the long way around. Really? I just did this in practice like literally 40 minutes ago. I'm gonna give it one more try, and if not, I'll just do the recommended strat. I don't want to lose too much time. It's unfortunate, but it's what it is. I've not failed that in such a long time. Alright. Instead we have to carry the switch all the way across, which we really do not want to do. This is the most technical Sonic stage, in my opinion, just for that reason. Really? Okay. I think as long as the next two levels go well, we should still be on PB pace, so that's the main thing. As long as the game doesn't throw me off. Please. I need to make that. Thank you. Alright. Well, we're nearly at the end of the level, thank God. I don't want to see this level again. Especially that door. But yeah, the spin dash and the somersault are mapped to the same buttons, so sometimes it can drop your input and not do what you want it to do. But other than that, that is a very, very disastrous pyramid cave because of that door. I should already be in the Knuckles level by now.
Barely made it.
All because of the door. Alright, Death Chamber. Oh god, I hate this level. So instead of finding pieces of a Master Emerald, we have to find keys to get in. Blue stripes on the side. I think that's in this main room here. Which is this statue instead of that one. Do you mind? Camera, please. Thank you. Alright. A huge bug, so I believe that is the blue room. If I remember correctly. I might be wrong. Nope, it's green room. Okay. It's green room. Right. What was it? A huge bug. So that's around here, up there, I think. The camera is very uncooperative. I've not had this piece before, so this is new to me. Am I just blind? Oh wait, there we go, I found it. Alright. That is the blue room, I think, and I hope it is. I need to go with a hit monitor to find out. But yeah, the more advanced runners, they look at one hint and they know where the piece is, and it's just insane. Like, full on insane. This literally could be anywhere. I have absolutely no idea where this thing is. I need one more hint. Just tell me which room it's in. Corner of a red path. Right, so it's nowhere near here. We'll have to go to the red room, it looks like. There's scorpions everywhere, so you just don't know which room it's going to be in. Please don't hit me, thank you. Right, there we go. So on the red path, which I believe is up here. So this is why we look out for 3 pieces. Because, for this reason. I believe it's up top. No? Oh yeah, there we go. Alright, let's get this out of the way. We got a boss fight coming up. Who likes ghosts? I don't. I don't like ghosts.
Yeah, I feel good.
They're scary.
Yeah, especially this guy is the king of all the ghosts, and the noises he makes, they are questionable.
Huh? Who's there? What the? Ghost?
Just don't look at him in the eye. Just don't look at him in the eye. Right, hopefully this goes well. I need him to chuck his flames. Just to speed things up a bit. Then I need him to barf. Like so. Right. Oh, that's unlucky. Yeah, that's very unlucky. Turn the wrong way. So this could be a long fight. There, if you just keep running around and try to hit him, you can get him in one little cycle. But unfortunately, he decided to run the other way, so it kind of stopped that from happening. And we don't want him to make that sound because it is very annoying. Alright. Right, so hopefully, if he goes the right way, I can get 3 hits in. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. That's what I was trying to show off. Sweet. That's what I wanted the first time.
What a hassle.
Right, so we got another boss now, the Egg Golem, with Sonic. Basically, all you have to do is just climb up these little things and hit the switch on the top of his head. No, it didn't work. But basically, if you try, the more advanced runners try to super bounce off the inclines. And that way you'll be able to hit him straight away without going up these little platforms. Which I was trying to go for, but just uncooperative. I need to work on that piece of tech a bit more. Right, 2 more hits. Here we should be headbutting. Yep. So unlucky I didn't get that. That's fine. Oh. Right, we don't want him to do this because this is very slow. We do not want this. Right, 1 more hit and we're good. He's about to headbutt again. We're just going to avoid that. Wait for him to stop bending over, and we'll go from there. There we go. Alright, so we're done with the pyramid now. We're heading into space instead. Heading into space. For the final 4 levels, I believe, and 2 boss fights. So this is the final Tails level, Eternal Engine. It's all inside, it's a lot longer. There is a cool little out of bounds clip that you can do in this level, but I've not practiced it enough yet to perfect it. So one day hopefully I'll be able to show that off once I learn it a bit more. Like I said, most games have an out of bounds, and this level does. Alright, that was just unfortunate. That's fine. Go down here, hit this switch. You may be noticing that I'm jumping before every door. That's to maintain the speed, so you don't get hit by the door. Please, thank you.
Okay.
But yeah, this music's also amazing. Such a good theme. Coming up to one of the worst enemies in the game, these artificial chaos. They are a pain in the neck to deal with, because you have to get right up and close to them. Unfortunately we missed a cycle here, but that's fine. As long as we avoid these lasers, we're good. Alright, so basically the clip, so you see this door here. Unfortunately I'm not going to be able to show it off, but basically if you're jumping here while the door opens, you can actually glitch through the world as such, but the door needs to like push you off. Like I said, I've not got that practice enough yet to do. Push you all the way out the level. Really? Watch out for this enemy. I'm trying not to blow these doors open, but there's an enemy behind this door that we KO. There we go. I want to hit this switch. Right, good. We need another required upgrade, the bazooka. You can break open all of the iron boxes that you see. And obviously, if you don't get that switch, you have to go like all the way to the bottom and ride an elevator back up to open the door again, and it's really, really time consuming. I really don't want to do it. As we are close to completing the level, and we've got a few more levels to do with Knuckles. We've got one last level to do with Knuckles in a boss fight, another boss fight with Tails, and then 2 Sonic levels in a boss fight. We should still be fine to reach the 1 hour 10 estimate. Whether or not this PBs, I don't know. We'll have to wait and find out. Okay, so this is the end of the level. We just have to destroy all these, and the end of the level will show itself. Alright. Good.
I did it. That was a little tough.
So obviously my goal is to get 50 hours RTA for Hero Story, and obviously as you can see it's quite far off at this point. But one day I will maintain that goal of mine.
Okay, Sonic. Now put that emerald.
Right, the final treasure hunting stage, Meteor Head. Luckily there's no required upgrades here, so we can just go straight for it. Ark's huge storage area. Okay, so that's, I believe that is right in the middle of the stage. Which isn't good, because the second piece will either be up high or down below. We prefer it if it's up high, then we can just drill ourselves down. So I believe it's over here somewhere. Yep. Maybe not in that one, I think it's in this one at the end. Yeah, it's in here. Okay, good. The camera is very uncooperative. If it will allow me to actually get it. These pieces are very, very awkward because, for this reason. I don't know. There we go. Is it even in here? Oh, it's on top. Are you kidding me? Okay. That's new. Never seen that before. In front of a big door that never opens. What? I need another hint. I think it's down below, but I'm not so sure. Yellow ground.
It's closer.
I believe that is all the way up at the top. Let's make sure. Big platform with 6 circles. I believe it is at the top. Which isn't really a great set. I'm not really good at these levels, I must admit.
It's closer.
What do you mean try digging? What? Try digging... Oh. God, I'm actually so stupid. I'm actually really stupid. Listen, once I've seen a piece, like the hints for it, it stays in my memory, so I know where it is. There's like over 200 different options for each emerald, so it's really hard to remember all of them. Alright. So now we're fighting Rouge.
Long time no see, treasure hunter. Did you find my
That's a
emerald?
good one. Your emerald. Talking to you is a waste of time.
Very well. If that's how you want to play, I will take it from you.
One more, please. Please. Right, good.
I never lose.
Whew.
Stay away from my emerald.
Alright, into the next Sonic stage, Crazy Gadget. Very long levels, but we're nearly done. We're nearly there. We got 2 more boss fights and then the final stage. A boss stage boss. We've got another required upgrade to get as well. This one has a lot of gravity switches, so it changes your momentum on a dime. Don't get bother with them. The camera is very uncooperative. Alright, so here I'm going to try to skip a bit of a section by just going straight down. Avoiding a death plane, and there we go. Alright, so far so good. So at that point, remember how I'm going to tap them 4 enemies on that trail of rings. Sometimes the inputs make you do a bounce, like a bounce off a bounce bracelet, and you can fall to your death. So luckily it didn't happen with me. That's what happens when you map inputs to the same button. Especially 3 different things as well. Alright, so the next upgrade is right here, the flame ring. We need this just to advance. Other than that, we don't really need it again. So was you about to say something? For each minute that you take to complete the stage, Eggman says out one of them really, really aggressive lines. I think at the 3-minute mark, I think he says, if you don't perish, you will die, which is really dark for Eggman standards. Especially the Eggman that we know today. So here, we go to a section that I want to skip. So normally you want to take this over there, but I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm just going to do that. And we're coming up to the final room. If I could execute a super bounce here, I can skip this whole section, but I'm going to try it once. Basically, you have to hold, you have to press both buttons at the same time in order to execute it. Especially while you're upside down, it's very hard. Try it once more, and if I don't get it, whatever. Alright, let's do it normally. Basically, I tried to super bounce underneath that platform to avoid it all, and then just glitched my way into the goal ring. But not meant to be. One day, all these strats will be shown. So we're coming up to the end, thank God. That switch activates like this rocket, which you needed to do, but I was trying to glitch under the platform to avoid this. There we go. Right, so we got the final Tails boss fight coming up, which hopefully goes well.
Just made it.
I think we're still on track for a 105, depending on how this boss goes.
And what's your PB
I
exactly?
think my PB is a 105.50, so anything under that I believe is a PB. Because this game it tracks by game time and not real time, so but the real time is like 105. The game time's like 50. Right, good. Need to get out of there before I die. One more hit and I am dead. That's this boss is really hard. Like that, yeah. It's really difficult. The AI is like spot on. But Eggman sounds like he's swearing when he says that. You weak little fox. So let's not do that again, Eggman. Right, good. We avoid that. Hit him. Right, good. That's what I wanted the first time. Okay, that's fine. So we're coming up to the final stage of the hero story, which is Final Rush. Which, in my opinion, is a great level. The music's amazing as well. But it's a lot of grinding, basically. It's a lot of grinding. Which is fine. I like grinding on rails. That's not a good start. Bang, me screwed it up a bit. way instead then. Right. Are you kidding me? Yeah, sometimes you just phase through the rails. It happens. Once we get out of this little start section, we're pretty much home dry. Right, there we go. Right, so there is like a really fast strat that the advanced runners do that makes you go like out of bounds in a way. So basically where I landed on that rail at the bottom, they do like a bounce all the way through kill planes in order to get to the end of a level. It is insane how they do it. You have to like hit certain triggers and avoid kill planes. It's just insane. You can jump here to avoid all that. Good. Bacon man, what's happened? What's happened?
So your stream went down for like 20 seconds.
Oh no.
Bacon. It was yours that went down, and now it's frozen.
Oh god. Okay, now it's his end. Right. I'll just keep. Should we just keep going?
Yeah.
Okay.